Good afternoon, West Hartford. Guess what? The school year's back in session, and with it comes high school sports. My name is Chris Prentice, and we are live here at Cornerstone Pool. Thank you for joining us. The first swim meet of the season is underway. We got Hall versus Conard versus Berlin, and in the pool right now, we're looking at the 200-yard medley relay. Once again, my name is Chris Prentice. We really thank you guys for joining here at WHCI. Send a friend, send a family member the link to what you're watching right now, and they can join in on the action. They can see the 200-yard medley relay happening right before us right now. In lane 1, we got Conard High School, Lucy Archambault, Sierra Freeman, Edith Kitzman, and Lila Krage in that lane. Berlin's in lane 2 with Monica Bublia, Seidel Holland, Adeline Joyner, and Addison Mongolio. Hall in lane 3, Claire Nordquist, Ann Yi Lim, Claire Como, and Hannah Fink. Conard in lane 4, Rosalie Alonso, Ella Hall, and Claire Haverly, and Cecilia Peck. In lane 5, we see Berlin, Nina Welsh, Kylie Stark, Livia Krozetsky, and Brooke Kemish. In lane 6, Hall again, Maddie Corthell, Sarah Jorgensen, Samantha Roberts, and Sophia Fiskwold. And then Hall, also in lane 7, Maggie Killalay, Caitlin Curran, Alora Esposito, and Sarah Scobo. Taking a look up at the scoreboard right now, it looks like lane 2 might be out to a lead here. I was looking at my heat sheet here, so I didn't get to see exactly where we are and how deep we are in the relay here. The medley relay, if you don't know, you got 4 swimmers per lane. Each swimmer responsible for one style swim stroke. That'd be the backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and freestyle. And there it is, lane 4, finishing first. That would be Conard High School, finishing first at 2:03.23. Right behind them in lane 3, Hall High School, just finishing second place in lane 3. That's Claire Nordquist, Claire Colmo, Ann Yi Lim, and Hannah Fink. And third place in lane 1, Conard High School, Lucy Archambault, Sierra Freeman, Edith Kitzman, and Lila Krage. Once again, we thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button, and if you do so, you'll be privy to all the good stuff we got here. We got swimming coming up for you. The first football game of the season is upon us. Tomorrow night we'll see Hall versus, I believe, South Windsor, if I'm not mistaken. You hit that subscribe button, you can watch it with us. We'll have that for you live, along with all the rest of the sports coming this year. I'm so glad to see another great season of swimming. I see some returning names on my sheet here. Some names missing, graduating seniors from last year. Some familiar faces that I won't get to see this time around, but I'm sure they're doing their best at the next level of competition. But it's also nice to see some new, fresh faces, some freshmen joining the squads this time around. And thankful to Berlin High School for coming on down to West Hartford to be a part of this swim meet. It's a beautiful time. The fans are all out. I see the stands full. I didn't even get to sit in the stands today. They're so full. I'm off on the side, but actually I got a pretty good view from over here. I can kind of see a little bit better from this side angle here. If you've noticed, we've swapped it up here with our camera angles. We've got a few more camera angles than we used to. We're on to the next race. Boy, speedily moving through this. This is the 200-yard freestyle. Not a relay this time around. In lane 1, we've got Emily O'Sullivan. Lane 2, Nina Welsh. Lane 3, Bianca Coco. Lane 4, Gracie Loney. Lane 5, Bailey Kissany. Lane 6, Tenzin Tupton. Lane 7, Kayla Loney. Lane 8, Livia Krojetsky. And lane 9, Teresa Lee. Just looking with my naked eye, it looks like lane 4 might be out to a lead, and double checking with the scoreboard. Yeah, lane 4 just ahead of everyone there, touching the wall at just about 26 seconds. Behind them, lane 7 and then lane 5 in that order. But lane 4 out to a strong lead here. This is the 200-yard freestyle. The pool end to end is 50 yards. So down and back 2 times will fulfill that 200-yard requirement. And lane 4 not slowing down for a second there. It'll be Gracie Loney. Last wall touch at 55 seconds. The only one to make that wall touch in under a minute. And here she is, gliding in. Boom, another wall touch from lane 4. Still out to a nice strong lead, touching the wall at 125 there. Right behind her in lane 5, 132, a wall touch. Lane 5, that'll be Bailey Kissany. And as you can hear, spirits are high. You can hear their teammates cheering them on from the sides, from the edges of the pool. And like I said, all the families are out. The stands are absolutely full. And there it is, lane 4. Locking in that first place position, finishing her 200 yards in under 2 minutes, 156.24. Very nice, Gracie Loney. Far and away the leader there. Second place, lane 5, Bailey Kissany out of Berlin High School, touching the wall 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And in third place, lane 7, Kayla Loney. So those first, second, and third place positions hold throughout this race. But well done to Gracie Loney from Conard High School. Looks like she's a senior this year. So doing a very good job, but also looking at lane 5, no slouch there. She's a freshman, coming in second place. Bailey Kissany, watch out for her. We'll see her later in the season, I'm sure. Her name will be on my heat sheet a few more times. That'll do it for the 200-yard freestyle. Gracie Loney taking that one all the way to the house. Very good. Well done to Gracie. We're getting ready now for the individual medley. Event number 3, 200-yard individual medley. Our first race was the medley relay, where we had 4 swimmers, each one responsible for a different swim stroke. This is the 200-yard IM individual medley. A single swimmer responsible for all 4 swim strokes. In lane 1, we'll see from Conard High School, Elise Harhay. Lane 2, Maddie Corthell from Hall High School. Lane 3, Hannah Fink, Hall High School. Claire Haverly from Conard's in lane 4. From Bristol, we see Seidel Holland in lane 5. And then in lane 6, Anyi Lim from Hall High School. Lane 7, Celia Filoto from Conard. And Brooke Kamish from Berlin. And they're off. Once again, 200 yards. So 1 stroke from the starting position down to the opposite end of the pool. You touch that wall. They've moved on now to the butterfly. Breaststroke to begin, butterfly after that. Third wall touch, we see them now into the breaststroke. Our leader looks to be in lane 3, but only just. Lane 3, Hannah Fink, just barely ahead of Claire Haverly if you take a look at the scoreboard there. Backstroking their way down the pool. And here we go, touching the starting point one more time, and now an all-out sprint begins. Making their way down the pool once more. Looks like lane 3, Hannah Fink, maintaining her lead there, the first to touch the wall. She's getting some great underwaters there. She's about a quarter of the way down the pool before she even re-emerges for a breath. If you don't know, an underwater also known as a dolphin kick. Some people refer to it as the fifth stroke. The fifth stroke style. It's when you do your little flip around, you push off the wall, and you stay underwater for as long as you can, undulating your body, kicking your legs as a dolphin might. Here comes that freestyle. Hannah Fink maintaining her lead, only a second ahead of lane 6, Ann Yi Lim. Both girls from from Hall High School. But it looks like Hannah's going to hang on to it. It looks like she's about a second ahead still of Ann Yi Lim, lane 6. And there it is, Hannah Fink. Lane 3 touches the wall first. Lane 6, Ann Yi Lim right after her. And then lane 1 just behind Ann Yi. It'll be Elise Harhay from Conard High School. Another freshman out of Conard. So Hannah Fink, 2.5 minutes to complete that relay. Very well done. Congratulations to her. Taking home that first place spot in event number 3, the individual medley. Takes a well-versed swimmer, a versatile swimmer to do well in that event. Gotta be very strong in your swimming abilities to maintain that speed throughout different types of strokes. You can't just be a specialist in only one. Gotta be pretty well-rounded. Kind of strutting her stuff up and down the pool this time around. Very good. As we gear up now for the 50-yard freestyle. There's going to be 3 heats in this one. Heat number 1, we see Layla Harhay in lane 1. Kylie Stark, Claire Colmo, Laura Haverly, Anna Hunt, Madison Mayer, Cecilia Peck, Addison Mongolio, and Sarah Jorgensen in lane 9. So that was lane 1 through 9 in that order. Boy, into the naked eye, you can't really make it out. They're all pretty neck and neck. It's an all-out sprint. Only 50 yards here. And wham. That's it. You blink, you miss it. Race is over. Lane 4 takes it. Laura Haverly from Conard High School. First place in this heat. Some really strong swims here. Nearly everyone under 30 seconds from end to end in this pool. Just waiting a second so that the scores can be officially tabulated. Our officials double checking that scoreboard and making sure we're dotting our I's and crossing our T's. And the swimmers have been given the signal to remove themselves from the pool. Well done to all of our swimmers. Particularly lane 4, Laura Haverly, right out of Conard High School. Hometown hero right there. Very nice. 26.34, very nice. Here comes heat number 2. They're in the water. 8 lanes active for this one. In lane 1, we see Courtney James. And then next, Maggie Killalay, Isabella Foster, Pia Burnett Herx, Adeline Joyner, Laura Esposito, Marissa Alicia, and Monica Berbula. That's lanes 1 through 8 in that order. And once again, I tell you, if you blink, you miss it. This one's an all-out sprint. The 50-yard freestyle, just down and back one time. And boom, first place is in. That's lane 6. That's going to be a Laura Esposito, freshman from Hall High School. First place in heat number 2. Great job by all of our swimmers. And they've been given the signal. They're removing themselves from the pool. We're moving quickly through this one, guys. I love this. So much action in here, right? So many families, so many supporters lining the sides of the pool. Special shout out to the coaches, to the trainers, to the officials, everybody who adds that much more to this event coming together. So many hands making light work here. We're getting ready for heat number 3. 4 lanes active for this one. Starting from lane 2, we got Sophie Barnes. Lane 3, Harper Levy. Lane 3, Caroline Burchard. And lane 5, Jane Beach. They're all in the water. The first 3 lanes represented by Hall High School. Jane in lane 5 out of Conard High School. And Jane in lane 5 taking that lead, it looks like. There she goes. contested only by, it looks like, lane 3, Harper Levy. But I think Jane's got it. She might have the lead by about maybe a half a second. Let's see what the scoreboard says. Oh, at the last second. Harper Levy, lane 3, able to take the lead at the last second over Jane, who finished in second place. Harper Levy in lane 3, 32.68. Lane 5, that's Jane, who had the lead for the majority of that race, finishing at 33.05. That's wild. Less than half a second, the differential there. Very nice. Off to a quick start on this race, or on this heat, or this meet rather. We're off and rolling. You can tell the swimmers are all very excited. You know, this is the opening of the season. The coaches are excited. I'm over here, I'm eavesdropping on the Berlin team. It sounds like somebody just set a personal best. Always love that. That's what it's all about, right? Self-improvement. And it looks like we'll be treated to a special thing. See, we don't always get it. Not at every meet. We don't always see it at every meet, but it looks like at this meet we're going to see some diving. I see our swimmers over here taking down those red and white pinions and setting up the pool. My heat sheet says that the next event number 5, would be diving. Looks like we got 7 divers ready to do this. There they go. The pinions are coming down. As they just take a moment now to rearrange the pool. Make sure that the divers have all the space that they need to do so. Diving, a very difficult sport. You see they're widening the first 2 lanes there, lanes 1 and 2, being dismantled along with the pinions to make room for our divers. But diving, a very difficult sport, a very disciplined sport. A lot of body control is needed. A lot of effort put in from these swimmers, a lot of focus. So some rules of diving, as I've learned calling these swim meets, they need silence. They need to be able to focus. There's no flash photography. They want you to limit your movement. They want you to limit your noise. And it's understandable. The judges will be judging based on form, obviously, you know. But even how many steps you take before you hop off that diving board? How much of a splash did you make when you hit the water? How smooth was your entry through the surface of the water? A lot of things to be considered. A lot of things for our divers to focus on. Those rules very important to be followed here if you're in-house. Hey, if you guys didn't know, we're right here in town. If you're in town, we're over here at Cornerstone Pool. You can come on down. You can join the festivities live and in person. You can walk right in, cop a squat on the bleachers, if you can find a seat, that is, and be a part of the fun live. We might even catch you on camera. You can wave to the camera and say hi to all your friends at home, you know. But for those of us who can't make it in person, you got WHCI, and we're happy to bring this to you. You know, we do it every year, and it's so fulfilling that towards the end of seasons, you know, the football season, the basketball season, the swim season, at the end of the season, we always get parents coming to us and saying, thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming out and supporting the kids. It means a lot to the kids. It means a lot to the families. I always hear stories about, oh yeah, my grandma lives in Texas and she can't make it out to see me swim, but I send her the link. I send her the WHCI link and she can watch it from wherever she is in the country. So I just want to let everybody know, if you hit that subscribe button, you can share this with everybody in your family. You got a little swimmer, you got a swimmer out here, you want their uncle to see, you want their cousins to see, you want their grandma to see, hit that subscribe button, copy and paste that link into an email, and send it on off. Let everybody know they can be a part of this from wherever they are in the world. And WHCI would be greatly appreciative of that, and I'm sure the swimmers would be as well. We've got some divers taking some warm-up dives here. These are not the official dives. They're just getting a feel for the diving board, working out the kinks before the real deal begins. Very excited to see some new faces out here. Some names on this list for these divers that I don't recommend or don't recognize right off.
Oh yeah, they're all there. Yeah, I'll be.
And so we're working out just the kinks of their diving form. So give us a second here while our divers get ready. Stay with us, viewers. Stay with WHCI. We'll be right back with diving. The next event will be diving. We got 7 divers coming your way. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
She felt pretty good, and then she was like, well, they were living here. And I'm like, okay, so it's weird. Working on that. And she's like, just joking. Okay. So what does that mean now? And I think that was kind of a panic because of all the things like sometimes you have to back so you can recognize you really can't something later. So you're like, maybe I do want to do that. No, I know. Okay. To choosing schools, those programs, and now it is. Every weekend, I just say, let's carve an hour of time, just an hour, before Sisters of Holiday.
What's the score against us?
Do we have the sheets? Are these the sheets? We have Lisa, Charlotte, Annie, Sadie, we're all set? Okay. Alright. Hello? Hello? Did you turn this off, John, back here?
Oh, yes, okay.
I know. Sorry, John.
Welcome to the diving. We ask that there be no flash photography during the diving. You silence your cell phones and hold your applause until the scores have been read. The order of diving for today: Liesel from Hall first, Charlotte from Conard second, Joanna from Berlin third, Sadie from Hall fourth, Julia from Hall fifth, Emma from Berlin sixth, and Kate from Hall seventh.
Hey, swim fans. We're back. Diving is coming up right now. We have to hush. A hush falls over the pool as our diver prepares. This is Liesel Mang of Hall High School. To my untrained eye, that looked like a pretty good dive. We'll see what the judges say. 3 5s. 3 5s from our judges. All of our divers will be Liesel Mang from Hall High School, Emma Tochi from Berlin, Julia Arias from Hall, Charlotte Willard from Conard, Juliana Lungo from Berlin, and both from Hall, Katie Eppinger and Kate Hines. Looks like this is Juliana Longo from Berlin High School. And the judges say 4.5, 4, and 4.5. Here comes Sadie Eppinger, Hall High School, for her first dive. And what say the judges? 5.5, 5.5, and 5. So here comes Julia Arias, another diver from Hall High School. She looks to be a freshman. Let's see what she's got. Six and a half, and a 7. Coming out strong, this freshman. That's Julia Arias from Hall High School. I believe this is Emma Tochi from Berlin High School. And what say the judges? 6, a 7, and a 6.5. Very well done. The judges also judging on degree of difficulty for the dive attempt. I believe this is Kate Hines from Hall High School. Five and a half, 6, 6.5. The 3 scores from our 3 judges. And 4.5 for that previous dive. Here comes Charlotte Willard. The sole diver from Conard. Four and a half, 4.5, and 4. Juliana Luongo from Berlin High School now up for her second dive. 5.5, 4, and 5.5. Sadie Eppinger now from Hall High School back on the board. And the judges say 3.5, 5, 6.5. So a little bit of a spread from the judges there. Usually they're a bit more in sync than that, but a little discrepancy among the scores there. Julia Arias from Hall High School back on the board. Let's see what she can do. A 6, and then a 5.5 from our judges. Here comes Emma Tochi from Berlin High School. And the judges say 4.5, 5, and 5.5. Here comes Kate Hines from Hall High School on the board for her second dive. That looked like a pretty solid dive to me. Let's see what the judges say. 4.5, 5.5, 5. Here comes Liesel Mang from Hall High School for her third dive. Looked pretty smooth to me. Let's see what the judges think. 5, 5, and 4.5. Pretty competitive so far. Here comes Charlotte Willard, once again the sole diver from Conard. Four and a half, and a 4 from our judges. Here comes Juliana Luongo from Berlin High School. Dive number 3. Five, a 4.5, and then another 4.5. Pretty competitive among our divers here, right in that 4.5 to 6.5 range. All right, what do we got from our judges? An 8, a a 6.5, and then the 7.5. Our best scoring dive so far, and high fives all around. Here comes Julia Arias. A previous dive from Sadie Eppinger. The best dive so far. Julia now on the board for her third dive. A 7, a 5.5, and a 6.5. Our divers saving their best dives for round 3 so far, it seems. Our highest scoring dives. Emma Tochi on the board. Five, 5. Here comes Kate Hines, a senior from Hall High School. Five and a half, a 6, and then a 5.5 for Kate Hines. Liesel Mang back on the board for dive number 4. Two 4s and a 5. Well done. Or rather, 1 4 and 2 5s. Belay that. And here comes Charlotte Willard out of Conard High School. Five and a half, a 4, a 4 and 1/2. Juliana Luongo from Berlin High School, dive number 4. A 5, a 4.5, and another 4.5 for Juliana.
Julia, forward dive, 52-21B, back and somersault, 1/2 meters 3, and 1/7.
Just a discussion between the coach and our announcer in-house. here. Making sure that we've got the right diver being announced here. Looks like Sadie Eppinger will be taking the board for Hall High School. Five and a half, 4.5, 4.5, the three scores from our three judges. Here comes Julia Arias. Freshman from Hall High School back on the board for dive number 4. And what say our judges? Here come the scores. Five and a half, 5, 5.5. Here comes Emma Tochi from Berlin High School for dive number 4. She's getting fancy on him out here. 6, a 6, and then a 5.5 from our three judges. Well done, Emma Tochi. Here comes Kate Hines, representing Hall High School, back on the board. A 5, a 6, and then a 5.5. Well done, Kate. Here comes Liesel Mang kicking off the 5th round of dives. Liesel Mang from Hall High School. I saw a little bit of a fist pump from our coach there as she entered the water. 6, 4.5, and a 5. High fives from the coach. I believe this is Juliana Luongo. Oh, pardon me. No. This is Charlotte Willard. My apologies. Three and a half, 4, 3.5. Now this will be Juliana Luongo from Berlin High School. The scores come rolling in.
6,
6, 5, and another 5. Here comes Sadie Eppinger. Dive number 5. A 4, a 5, and another 4. And high fives all around. A fist pump from the coach. I believe this is Julia Arias from Hall High School. Six, a 6, and then a 6.5 from our judges. Here comes Emma Tochi from Berlin High School for her 5th attempt. A 6, a 5.5, and then a 6.5. Here comes Kate Hines for her 5th dive. Let us bear witness as she takes to the board. Four and a half, a 5, and then another 5. Here comes Liesel Meng. This is our 6th and final round of dives from our divers. Once again, Liesel Meng from Hull High School taking to the diving board. And she goes, and here come the scores. Four, 4.5, and then another 4. Here comes the final dive for Charlotte Willard, diving for Conard High School. Three and a half, 4, and then a 3.5. Well done, Charlotte. Here comes Juliana Luongo out of Berlin High School for her 6th and final attempt. Four, and 4. Here comes Sadie Eppinger from Hall High School, her sixth and final dive. Let's see what we get. A 4, a 5, and a 4.5. Some solid diving all around from our divers. Here comes Julia Arias, Hall High School freshman, her sixth and final dive. Five and a half, and a 7. Well done, Julia. Here comes Emma Tochi from Berlin High School for her sixth and final attempt. A 5, a 4.5, and then another 4.5. And here comes Kate Hines for her final dive, the senior from Hall High School. Looks like she saved her most difficult dive for the end here. Did it pay off? What do the judges think? 5, 5.5, and then another 5. Some really solid diving. Really competitive diving here from our divers. As we hear the customary chant, "We love our divers, we love our divers, we love our divers." Here they go. They love their divers. They love their divers here in Weehaw. And rightfully so. We saw some really competitive diving there. All the scores grouped right into that 5.5 to 6.5 range. A couple of 7s in there. I believe an 8 was even achieved. It's early yet, though, in the season. And I'm sure as we move along through this fall season, we'll see those scores improve as swimmers and divers take to the pool more often, get a little more limber, get a little more experienced, maybe attempt some dives they've never attempted before, learn some new things, gain some more body control, some more breath control, a little more discipline on the board. Only going up from here. Hey, Weehaw, we're reassembling the pool right now. We got some more events coming up. That was event number 5. Event number 6 is going to be the 100-yard butterfly. We got that coming up. Only one heat in that event. 8 swimmers. We'll see Edith Kitzman, Seidel Holland, Bianca Coco, Rosalie Alonso, Bailey Kissany, Claire Nordquist, Celia Filoto, and Nina Welsh coming up in the next event. That'd be event number 6, the 100-yard butterfly. Stay with us, Weehaw. Don't go anywhere. Actually, you know what? This is a perfect time to go grab a sandwich and then come right back. Because we'll be right back with a little more swimming here on WHCI. We'll see you in a second.
Watch somebody really quick. Why don't you watch?
they're done with the lanes over there. When they're done screwing the lanes in. Not yet.
No, I you shouldn't. That's happened too. Unless it got some real slow 500. read them to you? I would love to. Thank you very much. All right. Let's start. Whenever you're ready, I'll give you a name. Just give me a name.
Emma T-O-C-E.
Ready? What? No, it's not. Oh.
So this one, it doesn't have Berlin in this.
Alright, hold on. Get out of here.
I'm not worried about that.
You want me to read off the writing? You don't even have to.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. So then we'll go.
It is 168 flat. Kate is 157.5. Sophie, 151 flat. Is 107.65. And Lisa, 159. You saw that inward.
You were something, that wasn't that great? I heard you didn't see it, huh?
I saw
Oh,
it.
you did? I think that was my
There's a picture of you like this. And then did you see Jen?
I did see that one. I did see that one. That was funny.
Wasn't that fun? John's here. Can I ask him?
I gotta put in the start. Remind me.
Berlin Dyer. They were on
Just?
It doesn't matter what label.
Melissa, can you tell me?
Sure. It was Joanna Jeromback. And then Emma T-O-C-E.
Where's Kate?
Save it.
Joanna is 130.2. And Emma is 188.2. We're just.
Hello, West Hartford. The pool has been reassembled, and we're back. We're back for the swim meet. Today is September the 11th, 2025. We've got Conard, we've got Hall, we've got Berlin High School all in the building live here at Cornerstone Pool. Thank you again for joining us on WHCI. We're streaming it live to you, right to your laptop, right to your tablet, right to your TV, right to your smartphone. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. In fact, do yourself that favor, hit that subscribe button, and do a friend a favor. You can send them the link to this, and they can join in on the fun. We've got swim meets coming up all season. Right now it's the girls. The boys will be a little later on this year. We've got football season starting up. Basketball will be here before you know it. Field hockey is going on. Ice hockey will be here before you know it. Soccer, lacrosse, all that good stuff, we got it here. If you're into high school sports in Weha, you want to hit that subscribe button. If you've got young ones on the team and you want relatives out of state to see it, you hit that subscribe button and you tell them to hit it too. But now we're about to hit it right here in this pool, right here at Cornerstone. Event number 6 The 100-yard butterfly is underway. In the pool right now in lane 1 through 8. In the following order, we've got Edith Kitzman from Conard High School, Seidel Holland from Berlin High School, Bianca Coco from Hall High School, that's lane 3. Lane 4, Rosalie Alonso from Conard, Bailey Kissany from Berlin, Claire Nordquist from Hall, Celia Filoto from Conard, and in lane 8, Nina Welch from Berlin High School. Touching the wall first is lane 3. Pardon that, lane 5. A full 3 seconds ahead. Lane 5, actually, out to a huge lead. Bailey Kissany, the freshman from Berlin High School. This is the 100-yard butterfly from end to end. This pool is 25 yards. So having to traverse the pool down and back 2 full times before the race is over, and lane 5's done it already. 101.24 for lane 5. That's Bailey Kissany, master of the butterfly stroke. Right behind her, lane 4, Rosalie Alonso in second place, 107.11, and behind her, lane 3, 107.47, Bianca Coco. Well done. Lanes 5, 4, and 3 in that order in first, second, and third place. Bailey Kissany, the freshman, showing them how it's done from Berlin High School. Well done to her. Also want to welcome any viewers who are not Weha residents, maybe some Berlin fans watching us. We thank you for your viewership as well. We welcome you. You're allowed to be a part of this. We welcome everybody. Event number 7 coming up right now, 100 yards, 100-yard freestyle. They take their marks. They're in the water. 100-yard freestyle. This one's a bit more of a sprint. They're going all out. Looks like maybe lane 5 in the lead right now in the water. We've got from lanes 1 to 9, Claire Haverly, Angela Topsinsis, Claire Colmo, Gracie Loney, Anna Hunt, Madison Mayer, Lucy Pinsence, Brooke Kemish, and Teresa Lee. Touching the wall first, it looks like lane 4 out to a strong lead, touching the wall at 25.98 seconds. The next fastest swimmer is at least 3 seconds behind her. That'd be lane 5 at 28 seconds. Lane 3 almost neck and neck with lane 5, touching the wall at 28 as well. First place goes to lane 4. That's Gracie Loney from Conard High School, the senior. Lane 5 taking second place, Anna Hunt from Berlin. And lane 7 grabbing third place. 1:26 seconds. Lane 7, it's gonna be Lucy Pinsence out of Conard High School. Excellent race. Most swimmers coming in right about the 1 minute mark. First place coming in about 7 seconds, nearly 7 full seconds ahead of the rest of the pack. Great job to Gracie there, the senior out of Conard. That was heat 1. We got a second heat. We're still doing the 100-yard freestyle. Second heat we see in lane 1 through 6. Courtney James, Sophie Barnes, Harper Levy, Pia Burnett Herx, Marissa Alicia, and Artina Moshiri. Let's see who touches the wall first. It looks like it's going to be lane 3. Just peeping down at the pool there. That's going to be Harper Levy if she maintains her position, and it looks like she's in good shape to do so. The halfway point of this race has been reached. That's lane 3, touching the wall at 34.01 seconds. Again, lane 3, Harper Levy. Hot on Harper's heels is lane 2, Sophie Barnes. But we'll see if Harper can keep her pace. She's got this one locked in. Oh boy, she's really pulled ahead now. And there it is, the final wall touch. From lane 3, Harper Levy finishing at 111.49. Looking for our second place finisher. That'll be lane 4, 120 even. Lane 4, Pia Burnett Herx. And then lane 2, third place, Sophie Barnes. So Harper Levy from Hall High School, Pia Burnett Herx out of Conard, and Sophie Barnes from Hall. Those will be your top 3 finishers in heat number 2 of the 100-yard freestyle. Got one more heat coming up for this one. We'll see 4 swimmers in the pool. Lanes 2 through 5 will be active. In lane 2, we'll see Sarah Scobo. Lane 3, Lily Kostashecki. Lane 4, Isabella Foster. And lane 5, Jane Beach. The first 3 swimmers I named, all from Hall High School. Jane Beach, the sole Conard representative in this heat. And they're off. Nearly neck and neck in the pool there. Looks like lanes 3 and 5 battling it out for first place. I think 5 might have the edge there. That'd be Jane Beach out of Conard. I don't know, in that turnaround there, catching a lot of heat off of lane 3. Lily Kostashek from Hall giving chase. But Jane looks to be holding strong. We'll see what the scoreboard says when she touches the wall here. There it is. Jane Beach, oh my goodness, a fraction of a second ahead. 36.02 for Jane, 36.44 for Lily. Very close. It might come down to who has the longest arms for that last wall touch. Who didn't clip their fingernails. They might be able to touch the wall slightly faster than the other. And as we come into the home stretch here, it looks like Jane's pulling away with it in lane 5. She's extending her lead a bit here. Yeah, she's going to finish well ahead of the pack. There she is. The wall has been touched, 1:17.41 seconds. About 2 seconds behind her is lane 3, Lily Kostashek, 1:19.34. And in third place, lane 4, Isabella Foster from Hall High School, 1:23.43. Great job to Jane Beach there, representing Conard High School, all by her lonesome in this heat. That'll do it for the 100-yard freestyle. That was event number 7. As we move swiftly along, we've got event number 8, the 500-yard freestyle. This is not a sprint. This one's all about pacing. This one's all about breath control. You don't want to gas yourself out on the first lap because you've got 500 yards to go. All right, you see, this is all about discipline. This is all about maintaining body control. And as you can see at the far end of the pool, we've got teammates with literal signs that they dip down into the water to remind the swimmers what lap they're on. Speaking of the swimmers, in the water we currently have in lanes 1 through 8 in the following order: Elise Harhe, Samantha Roberts, Hannah Fink, Kayla Loney, Adeline Joyner, Tinson Tupton, Lila Harhe, and Tessa Bikakis. All 3 schools represented in the pool right now. Looking at the scoreboard, lane 7, touching the wall first, Layla Harhe. But this race is only getting started. The lead could change over the course of time. Who's got the best cardiovascular health? Whose heart can pump the blood the fastest and the most efficiently? Whose head turn when they come up for air is the most efficient? When they push off the wall, who's got the best underwaters? There's a bit of technique here involved. If you've got a strong dolphin kick, if you've got a strong turnaround, you're strong underwaters as you push off the wall, the ability to stay underwater for that much longer, a little bit longer than your competitors, gives you an edge. You're not having to deal with the splash or the wake of the person to your left or to your right. You're underwater. There's some churning going on down there, but a lot less than you see at the surface. A lot smoother sailing if you can make it underwater. So a really key technique is on those turnarounds when you flip over and you push off the wall with your feet there. If you can stay underwater and dolphin kick your way maybe a quarter of the way down the pool, or even sometimes I see half the way down the pool, that will serve you very, very well in a race like this. It'll help conserve your strength. It'll help conserve your energy. Lane 7, still leading the way. Still leading the way. That's Layla Harhay from Conard High School, the senior. She grabbed an early lead and she's maintaining that pace. But it really is toward the end of this race where you see people start to kick on the jets. So this is still anyone's race. Right now, lane 7. She's doing the thing, and she's doing it well. Looks like the next fastest swimmer is going to be in lane 4. We'll see what happens when we get some wall touches here on the scoreboard. There's lane 7, touching at 3:17.35. Lane 4 touching at 3:22.67. I know lane 6 also says 3:17. But lane 7 is about a lap or so ahead of lane 6. You know, we call it the swim team. This is a team effort, you know. This is a team effort here in the pool. All the energy coming from the edges of the pool, from the coaches, from the rest of the swim team who are not in the water. That energy helps. That encouragement helps. Not to mention the very direct help of those dipping those signs down in the water, reminding you of what lap you're on. You don't want to get confused when you're in the water thinking you're on lap 15 and you're only on lap 12. You want to keep your technique together because maybe around, I don't know, lap 17 or 18, maybe that's when you want to go all out, right? Maybe that's when you turn on the afterburners. You turn them on too fast, you might gas yourself out and you still got half a race to go. That's why I say this race is all about discipline. It's all about timing, and it's all about cardiovascular health. And you hear that bell. That bell is to alert the swimmer in lane 7. Once again, Layla Harhay, letting her know she's almost done. She's in the lead, and she's almost got this one in the bag. We're just over 5 minutes for all of our swimmers. But Layla Harhay, ready to wrap this one up. Now she's making her final pass down the pool, I believe. And there it is, locking it in. 5:34.62 in lane 7. Layla Harhay, the senior out of Conard, bringing this one home, first place. Just about 5 seconds behind her is lane 4, Kayla Loney, also from Conard, another senior. 5:39.65, and behind her at 5:51.16 would be lane 3 in third place, Hannah Fink, the senior from Hall. Still a few swimmers left in the pool, looking for their personal bests, looking to hone their technique, looking to strengthen their swim sense along with the muscles needed for this. A lot of upper body strength, a lot of full body strength actually, a lot of core, a lot of legs. Requires many different systems of your body working in concert to pull something like this off. It's not an easy task. They've been swimming for 6.5, coming up on 7 minutes solid. Swimming all the way. And what I really love about this is that some swimmers still have a few laps to go, and everyone on the sides of the pool, even though first place, second place, third place, all locked in, we still got a few swimmers out here in the water, and everyone's still cheering. Everybody's still about it. Everybody still loves what they see. This is great. Let's see who's going to grab that 6th place spot. Still 3 swimmers. 3 swimmers in the water. Lanes 2, 5, and 8 still going at it. On our final pass down the pool here, there's place 6. Lane 2 locking that in. Lane 5 and lane 8. Bringing this one to a close. But what a race. The 500-yard freestyle is nothing to sneeze at. Something that I am absolutely certain that I could not do, so my hat is permanently off to these swimmers. Well done all. And as our swimmers extract themselves from the pool, we get ready for event number 9. That's going to be the 200-yard freestyle relay. So once again, we've got another relay, 4 swimmers per lane, this time all freestyle. Each swimmer responsible for 50 yards of this swim. So down and back 1 time for each swimmer. Lane 1, we see Conard. We see Claire Haverly, Elise Harhay, Celia Filoto, and Kayla Loney. Lane 2, Hall, Caroline Bouchard, Lily Kostashek, Sophie Barnes, and Elora Esposito. Hall's also in lane 3, Ann Yi Lim, Claire Colmo, Bianca Coco, and Madison Mayer. Lane 4 has Conard, Gracie Loney, Cecilia Peck, Lucy Pinsence, and Layla Harhay. Berlin is in lane 5, Anna Hunt, Adeline Joyner, Kylie Stark, and Bailey Kissany. We see Hall in lane 6, Sarah Jorgensen, Teresa Lee, Tinson Tupton, and Sophia Fiskwald. In lane 7, Conard, Edith Kitzman, Courtney James, Lila Krajik, and Pia Burnett Herks. And in lane 8, Berlin High School, Emma Tochi, Addison Mongilo, Monica Burblia, and Livia Kowalski. Touching the wall first, it looks like lane 4. Pardon me if I'm incorrect. I was looking down at my heat sheet, giving credit where it's due, but it looks like lane 4 might be out to a lead. The energy in the room is palpable. It's loud in here. I don't know if you guys can tell at home. I hear a lot of cheering, a lot of upbeat fans. Everybody's super excited to be here and cheer on their girl. And it looks like our final swimmers, I believe our final swimmers have hit the water. There it is. First place has been locked in. That's lane 4. Going to be Conard High School. Gracie Loney, Lucy Pinsence, Cecilia Peck, and Layla Harhay grab first place, finishing this race in 1 minute, 48.56 seconds. Right behind them is lane 3, Hall High School. They were able to do it in 1:53.53. That's Ann Yi Lim, Claire Colmo, Madison Mayer, and Bianca Coco. And in lane 1, third place, finishing at 1:56.11 seconds, Conard High School. Claire Haverly, Celia Filoto, Elise Harhay, and Kayla Loney. The 200-yard freestyle now in the books. We get ready. Swimmers enter the water. 100-yard backstroke. 9 swimmers, 9 lanes active in this race. There's the chime, and we're off. 100-yard backstroke in lanes 1 through 9 in the following order. We see Emily O'Sullivan, Angela Topinzis, Claire Nordquist, Laura Haverly, Livia Kowalski, Maddie Corthell, Lucy Archambault, Monica Burbiblia, and Maggie Killalay. Just taking a little peeky peek down with my naked eye at the pool. It looks like lane 4 might be in the lead. Let's see what the scoreboard says. Yes, 32.99 seconds touching the wall there. Lane 4, that's Laura Haverly from Conard High School. This one is not a relay. A single swimmer responsible for all 100 yards of this swim. And it looks like we're going to lock in the first place spot in lane 4 as she backstrokes her way to victory. Wham. Touching the wall first at 108.59. Lane 4. Laura Haverly, well done. Right out of Conard High School, right here in town. Lane 3 taking second place at 1 minute 11.35 seconds. Claire Nordquist from Hall High School. Third place goes to lane 1. Emily O'Sullivan from Conard High School, able to touch the wall at 1 minute 11 seconds. Ooh, very close to the second place spot. Second place was 1:11.35. Third place, 1:11.44. That's what 11 hundredths of a second difference. Very competitive field. You gotta love when you see an evenly matched race, right? When the field is competitive like this, it's so much more fun to watch. Here comes event number 11, the 100-yard breaststroke. We just watched the backstroke. Here comes the breaststroke. We got 8 swimmers in this one. From lanes 1 to 8 in the following order, we see in the water Sierra Freewin, Caitlin Curran, Anyi Lim, Ella Hall, Kylie Stark, Sarah Jorgensen, Rosalie Alonzo, and Tessa Bikakis. All 3 schools represented in the pool. Once again, this is the 100-yard breaststroke. Taking a look down at the pool, I think maybe lane 5 may be out to the lead here. Or perhaps 7. It's going to be close. Or maybe 3. Or maybe 4. It's a tight race. Let's see what the scoreboard says to get that official time. Lane 4. Touching the wall first, 34.24 seconds on that first wall touch from lane 4. That's going to be Ella Hall, a senior out of Conard. Hot on her heels, though, is lane 3, Anyi Lim, Hall High School, sophomore. If she can keep this pace, it looks like Ella's going to grab it. I think Ella's going to go ahead and... There it is. She's locked it in. 113.94, Ella Hall. Lane 3, 116.89, Anyi Lim. Second place. And in third place, lane 7, Rosalie Alonzo, 119.52. Once again, a very competitive field. A couple of swimmers still in the water, being cheered all the way back to the finish line. Still being encouraged. You love it, right? You love the teamwork. You got to love that team spirit. The race ain't over till it's over, you know? And boy, did we blow through this swim meet. It's over. I feel like we're just getting to know each other here. We're already on to event number 12, the 12th and final event. It's the 400-yard freestyle relay. That's what we've got coming up next. All 3 schools, once again, will be represented in the pool. 4 swimmers per lane, each swimmer responsible for 100 of the total yards. needed to complete the race. Lane 1, we see Conard, Kayla Loney, Celia Filoto, Emily O'Sullivan, and Sierra Freewan. Lane 2, Hall, Harper Levy, Caroline Bouchard, Artina Moshiri, and Isabella Foster. Lane 3, Hall again, Bianca Coco, Hannah Fink, Madison Mayer, and Claire Nordquist. Lane 4, Conard, Gracie Loney, Lucy Pinsence, Layla Harhay, and Laura Haverly. Berlin's in lane 5 with Anna Hunt, Nina Welch, Seidel Holland, and Bailey Kissany. Back to Hall in lane 6, Tinson Thupton, Teresa Lee, Samantha Roberts, and Maddie Corthell. Lane 7, we see Conard, Lila Krajik, Elise Harhay, Edith Kitzman, and Lucy Archambault. And in lane 8, Berlin High School, Rick Kemish, Joanna Jombrek, Tessa Bikakis, and Angela Topinzis. And once again, I was looking down at my heat sheet, so pardon me if I'm a little lost as to who's in the lead right now. But I do see a competitive field. I see our swimmers, looks like lane 2 just swapped swimmers. Lane 8, new swimmer in the water. And let's see what we get at this wall touch here. Times being locked in. Once again, 100 yards required by each swimmer. The pool end to end is 25 yards, so that means down and back twice for each swimmer. And the energy is still high. We're made it to our final event, and everybody's still here. It's all smiles. I see swimmers who aren't in the water right now. They're hugging it out. They're smiling. They're high-fiving. They're cheering on their teammates. Looks like lane 8. New swimmer in the water for lane 8. Here comes a new swimmer for lane 2. Hopping in now. And they've got to be careful. They've got to make sure that the swimmer in the water actually makes contact with the wall before the next relayer hits the water. Otherwise, they could be disqualified. So timing and teamwork is everything. You might swim the perfect lap, but if the swimmer following you jumps in a second too soon, it's null and void. So attention to detail, coordination, and teamwork. That's the order of the day. You know, I do a lot of work over at Hall High School. We do a thing called community, and they had the staff fill out some information for the students to kind of get the kids to know the staff better. I filled out a bit of information, a fun fact about myself. My fun fact was that I had competed in a triathlon without knowing how to swim, and the entire swim team came and accosted me in the office and said, How could this be? It was an indoor triathlon. The pool was a maximum depth of 5.5 feet. So any swimmer in this room could easily outswim me. And the scoreboard shows it, because we see lane 4, all 4 swimmers in and out of the water in less than 4 minutes. 3:57.15. That's Conard High School. Gracie Loney, Lucy Pinsence, Layla Harhay, and Laura Haverly. They would have destroyed me in that triathlon. So would the swimmers in lane 1. More from Conard. They got second place, 4 minutes, 16.50 seconds. That's Kayla Loney, Celia Filoto, Sierra Freewan, and Emily O'Sullivan. And in third place, we see lane 5, Berlin High School, Anna Hunt, Nina Welch, Seidel Holland, and Bailey Kissany. Very skilled swimmers in the water right now. Thankfully, I'm not among them to embarrass myself, because they are strutting their stuff up and down the water right now. All across the pool, we're seeing some excellent skill on display and excellent sportsmanship as well. As we draw this race to a close, we got, looks like 2 swimmers left in the water, 1 swimmer left in the water. As all of our swimmers are now receiving a standing ovation from the crowd for a job well done, a race well raced. That'll do it. The results are in, and I believe they're official. That's event 12 of 12. Hey, West Hartford, you just watched a WHCI production, and we're happy to bring it to you. Any Berlin fans watching right now, thank you so much for doing so. Don't you forget to, you can hit that subscribe button as well if you want to be a part of the action, if you want to be a part of the fun. As always, I want to thank everybody. There's a lot of people, a lot of hands go in to make this happen. Thank you to the coaches, thank you to the players, thank you to the officials, and thank you to your viewers. Your viewership is well appreciated. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We love you. We want to see you at the next one.
For the final chance.
We're bringing it to a close here, but we don't want to go too soon. We don't want to go too soon. We got a little more energy had here. You know, I told you there's a lot of sportsmanship that goes on here at these swim meets. And as our swim teams kind of gather together, there's a little bit of a tradition. A little bit of a tradition that happens at the end of a swim meet. We've got some swimmers. They're all grouping up. They do a thing. They like to do a thing at the end of these swim meets. Hold on. Let's see if we can catch it. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Hold on. Hold on. Here it is. Listen in. I'm not sure what they said, but I know they ended it with "Let's Go Hall." I love that, and I love the energy. That was Hall High School. We've got Berlin here. We've got Conard here. And once again, I want to thank everybody for their viewership. We really appreciate you guys. You hit that subscribe button. You hit that subscribe button. You be a part of the action. You'll be privy to all of the good stuff we've got going on here. I want to see if there's some more chants. I love these. I want to see if we get some more in. Looks like that's Conard across the way there. I want to see if do they have one as well? There it is. Once again, I don't know exactly what they said, but they ended it with "Let's Go Conard," and I'm all for that. Berlin, I want to hear it. Now I'm excited. Now I want to hear what they've all got. Here we go. Woo! I love it. I love it. Hey, weehaw. I've been saying it this whole time. You know what? I'm going to say it one more time. Hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate that you guys join us for these events, and we really do love bringing them to you. So help us out. Hit that subscribe button. The more people who know, the more people know. And the more you spread it, the more people know that way as well. Go ahead, share that link with friends. Share it with family. Let them know what's going on. And you know, at WHCI, not only do we bring you the high school sports, we bring you the school plays. We bring you the graduations. We bring you town events. Like I said, we got Hall football coming up tomorrow night. In a week or so, we've got some events happening over at the town hall. I believe the EV showcase is coming up soon. So if you're interested in battery-powered vehicles, we've got a showcase for you right there at town hall, free of charge, of course. I believe that's the 20th, the morning of Saturday, September the 20th. You can come on by and be a part of that. We've got Touch a Truck that same day over at Whiting Lane. Hold on, wait 1 second. We got some Weehaw fans here high-fiving. Did you guys want to shout somebody out?
Oh yeah, we just had a one.
Who? Oh, hang on. We got some shout outs coming directly from the swim team. What's going on?
Shout out Coach Juan.
Hey, Coach Juan, you got some fans. Good job, Coach Juan. You did it. Thank you, ladies. Hey, Weeha. Thank you. Thank you. Thank those ladies. Thank these swimmers. Thank the officials. And thank you. Do me a favor. Do us both a favor. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you at the next one. You stay beautiful, Weeha. We'll be back with another one.